Hi everybody, I'm Joe Blair and welcome to Golfing the Tri-State. Today we're at Evansville Country Club, the first golf course in Evansville. What a beautiful place this is, always the scene of the city golf tournament, the final day. Kevin Wasmer, which we just saw a couple of weeks ago, has won 10 of them. And Mike Reynolds is the PGA Pro here at Evansville Country Club. This guy has quite a pedigree. We're gonna have a great day today. Evansville Country Club, Golfing the Tri-States. Stay tuned.
Golfing the Tri-State is brought to you by NECA and IBEW Local 16 and Local 1701.
NECA and IBEW Local 1701. Owensboro's best team, contractors with direction, safe electrical work. It's a quality connection done right and on time for your home or business. A skilled, trained workforce that just makes sense. NECA and IBEW Local 1701.
Since 1953, FT Kelly & Sons in Evansville has kept the Tri-State swimming with custom in-ground pools. If you can dream it, FT Kelly can build it. Get a free estimate on how FT Kelly can change your life with the pool of your dreams. Along with pool supplies, full-service openings, closings, repairs, and replacements. Your family will love FT Kelly & Sons grills, spas, and accessories too. For 3 generations, FT Kelly & Sons Evansville, East and West.
Treat customers as you would like to be treated. Provide a high level of service and always be honest and fair. That's the way the Clement family has done business at Diamond Equipment since 1969. Construction equipment from Case, Cabelco excavators, Terex trucks, the best from Hyundai and Takeuchi, JLG lifts, and more. Diamond Equipment also has a wide range of used equipment priced to sell. And the parts and service team is second to none, with factory-trained technicians and on-site service available. When you finish with the 18th hole, give Diamond Equipment a call.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Kirkland, President of Kirkston Mortgage Lending. You've heard our slogan, putting your best interests first. That really is our philosophy at Kirkston. We know by doing a great job for you today and getting you the best rate possible, you're going to be a customer in the future and will tell your friends and family about us. In this day and age, it is important to get good service and be treated fairly.
Putting your best interests first, Kirkston Mortgage Lending.
The Good Samaritan Home is independently owned and operated and offers residential living and Alzheimer's care.
The Good Samaritan Home is more than just a job because for me, caring for my residents is a privilege. It's like caring for my own family. Over time, the residents become a part of your life. There's nothing like the feeling of a resident hugging you to remind you how awesome it is to work here.
The Good Samaritan Home is a non-for-profit health care ministry affiliated with United Church of Christ. Call or visit goodsamhome.org.
Welcome back to Golfing the Tri-State at Evansville Country Club. PGA professional Mike Reynolds. Hey Mike.
Hey Joe.
Thanks for having us out. Look at this view on the first tee. Oh my gosh. No wonder the last day of the city is here.
Well,
that's beautiful, man.
You know, we're getting a look over downtown Evansville right there. We're fortunate we're at the highest point in Vandenberg County.
Really?
That's where we're standing right now. So, and then of course then to have the first tee right outside our door of the pro shop, and you know, real nice picturesque hole looking down at number 1. So
that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Well, when did Evansville Country Club start?
The club was founded in 1900. It in its early ages was a fishing club, and
really?
They used to come in from Chicago and different places on rail and fish down in the ponds right off of Pigeon Creek. In 1908 became 9 holes. And then in the 20s and 27, I think another 9 was built. So yeah, it's a rather old course and has a lot of history.
That's great. Are you still fishing the ponds?
We recommend not to fish in the ponds.
No fishing, no swimming, no sunbathing.
There might be some fish down there, but we recommend, you know, we also have some turtles and things that wouldn't be desirable to be in those ponds right now.
Right, sure. So. Now this course has such a storied history, and you do too. Tell me a little bit about where you've been. Where did you start out in golf?
Well, actually I started out right here at Evansville Country Club when I got out of college in 1980, so I'm going to date myself a few years. But this was my first professional job here at Evansville Country Club. I worked for Kent Casey and the club here, and was here for 3 years. I went on to try to play full-time, and once that dried up, went to Augusta Country Club, and I was an assistant golf professional there for 2 years, and then head professional for 10 more years. I moved on to the Carolinas for almost 8 years, and then in 2003, when this position opened back up, I came back here to assume my duties here as director of golf. So
now, Augusta Country Club, that is an Augusta National. That's right next to it, though, right?
Oh, it is. It's right next door. It was the old course in Augusta. It was built in 1899. So similar histories between that club and this. Of course, the Masters and Augusta National kind of put Augusta on the map for eternity. So
sure,
so to speak. And but yeah, it was the first course. They actually had 36 holes there originally, and lost one of the 18s during the Depression, and then in the early 30s, and Bobby Jones and a few investors got together and bought that Berkman's Nursery there, and then of course the first Masters, and as we all know it, the 75th Masters about to begin next year. So
that's neat.
Yeah.
Now, Evansville Country Club, I'm going to play the #1 handicapped hole with Joe's Scorecard. What is that hole? I heard it was 15. Maybe?
Yep, 15. That's where we're going to go. That hole was a redesign back in '91, and that was in my interim time of being away from the club for 20 years. It used to be a really short par 4. Just a kind of a driver sandwich hole, and when they did the redesign, they moved the tee back and they pushed the green forward, so you're going to be hitting your second shot over water.
Ooh.
Off the tee, you're going to try to position your tee shot in between bunkers on the right and bunkers on the left. The big hitters, I'm not sure, I haven't seen your game yet. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to hit it over that bunker. Some people can. I certainly can't.
Well, then I won't be able to.
But so it's a challenging hole from the second shot standpoint. Once you are in play, it's still not a piece of cake. I mean, it's a challenging hole, second shot over water. Kind of a green that runs side to side instead of deep. And so it's
well, I know there are a lot of gorgeous holes we're seeing right now as we speak, and you're going to give us a tip in the next segment. What kind of tip are we going to get, Mike?
Well, you know, as a PGA professional, there's a lot of tips I could give you. I'm going to move you over to the putting green and give you some ideas on what I like to, my go-to plan book, and then we'll go from there.
All right, tip of the week coming up with Mike Reynolds, Evansville Country Club, on Golfing the Tri-States. Stay tuned. Putting tip. The IBEW Local 16 and NECA, the Southern Indiana chapter of the National Electrical Contractors Association, want you to know about the quality difference of union electricians, a direct result of the ongoing superior training our electricians receive. It eliminates mistakes and saves you time and money. Non-union contractors cannot offer the high quality of training provided by our joint electrical JATC.
NECA and IBEW Local 16. I'm having a contraction! I'm having a contraction! We're in labor. The book says you should stay calm. But this is our first kid and we've chosen to panic. Gun it! For the baby. Here it comes! Out of Mommy's way! So get an Allstate agent.
Mayhem is everywhere. Are you in good hands? Call Dan Jost for a quote today. The Equipment Connection. Highway 57 just west of Daylight is your connection for fun. The Equipment Connection specializes in the Tri-State's greatest golf carts. Customized for golf and fun. Golf carts for home, farm, and the golf course. The Equipment Connection can even make your cart street legal. The Equipment Connection, Highway 57 Daylight. Your connection for fun. Brian Schmidt and his family know about golf and fun. The Equipment Connection. Come play through at H&H Music, where quality and great prices are par for the course. Pianos by Albert Weber and Young Chang. Digital pianos by Kurzweil. New and used grand pianos. Player pianos by Story and Clark. Beautiful console pianos by Weber and Young Chang. Band and stringed instruments, including Eastman, Jasmine, and Takamine guitars, plus Ludwig and Mapex drums, sheet music, and more. Make a key time at the H&H Musical Arts Center for lessons on any instrument. Swing away at H&H Music, the trusted name in music.
King Frost Insulators, Local 37, yeah. They insulate the USA and they're trained to know just how. Industrial insulation, insulators got it down. Use the ones who know the job. They keep it green and never stop. Best at what they do in this town. They're the insulators.
ProMark is a leading custom screen printing and embroidery company specializing in all types of custom products to get your business noticed. We offer a full-service art department, in-house screen printing, embroidery, and even roll label production. And because we are locally owned, our clients benefit from quicker turnaround time and direct contact with the most knowledgeable customer service available in the industry. Call ProMark and let us assist you in finding a product that will help you promote your company. ProMark, we sell attention.
Welcome back. Golfing the Tri-State at Evansville Country Club with PGA Pro Mike Reynolds. This is Tip of the Week, and you have a great putting tip for us.
I do.
Tell us about this puppy.
Well, 2 pencils in a string. It's a very inexpensive way to get started, to learn a repetitive stroke, to learn visualization of your target line. In putting, there's key components that I always teach that are basic fundamentals, but are just key essentials to good repetitive good putting. So the first thing is that we want to use the lines or the label on the ball to help us aim. You can also use a little Sharpie to get a straight line. All putts start on a straight line. That's the first thing that I'll tell you. So you have to visualize what a straight line is to get started. So when we use the lines, it helps us understand aiming properly. So aiming the face is a key component to good, accurate putting. Learning the repetitive stroke, obviously, is the second key component, and then learning the speed. And in all putting greens have different speeds, so that's why you go to the practice putting green, you see, when you go from one course to another course, or practicing or learning what the speed of the green is going to be the day that you're going to play. So, but the 2 pencils in a string is a good, what I call a controlled environment so that you can practice properly. And what I'll do for you, Joe, is just aim the seam here.
Right directly under the string.
Right under the string. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to find a straight in putt. For best results, learn how to hit straight in putts first. I've only got a string that's approximately 10 feet long on this particular setup, but you can make it longer if you'd like. But learn how to hit the little shorter putts. This string will help you visualize what straight is that we talked about. So now what you can do is you can understand how to aim properly, and then as you develop your stroke, you want to create a stroke that's more level. The more level that you can swing the putter, the more meat of the putter is going to meet the center of that golf ball. That's going to create a truer roll, okay? A more end over end, developing end over end roll with the ball is a lot better than the ball bouncing and oscillating offline. So we eliminate skid, we can create a truer roll, we got a better chance of making putts.
Great.
So, do you want to step up and try this?
Okay, sure.
All right.
All right.
You ought to be able to visualize the straight part of this putt. So your aim should be good. Now we want to try to keep the putter more level as you swing it through.
Okay. Didn't get there.
All right, we need a do-over.
Okay. Yes, Joe Blair needs a do-over on most all shots. I was thinking of a do-over tournament. That would be good. There it is. I hit the string though. That's wrong. That's bad.
Well,
I hit the electric fence as you were saying before the segment.
What would be better if you didn't hit the string? That the putter would stay more level and more straight as you swung it through.
Yeah.
You'll have a truer roll. Even though you made that putt, you pretty much got away with it.
Right.
I don't know if that's part of it.
Right before, during the break, he was hitting like he hit 7 in a row, something like that. You want to shoot one?
Okay.
Go ahead and do one. He's got a great putting stroke. Really good. What kind of putter is that, Mike?
This happens to be one of my tailor-made putters. It's one that's got the grooved insert. These grooves are tested out under these high-speed cameras that shows a truer impact position, so that you get that good end-over-end roll.
Neat. Check this out. Right on. Right in the heart of the cup, baby.
That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to go in. But, you know, once you set yourself up for a good little practice session, you work on these little shorter putts, 3 and 4 footers, and you develop this confidence that, okay, if you can make those 3 and 4 footers, then when you get to a longer putt, it's not as essential to, you know, make those long putts, but the same principles apply. If you have good aim, you have a good repetitive stroke, and then you learn the speed. I mean, you can make it from all distances.
Helps you get closer anyway, huh? More online.
Sure.
Nice putt. Fantastic. Mike Reynolds, the string and 2 pencils.
That's right.
That's awesome. Anybody can afford that. Go down to CVS, get some string, you're all set, man. That's awesome. What a great tip. Thank you.
Good. Thank you.
Tip of the week, Mike Reynolds. We're here at Evansville Country Club. We're going to be back with Mike in just a moment. Then we're going to do Joe's scorecard. And have you decided, are you going to play?
I'll tee it up with you.
Are you going to tee it up?
I will.
All right, hole 15. Mr. Mike Reynolds, golfing the Tri-State at Evansville Country Club. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.